Now, for the 2024 Sky Bet Sunday Series, the official charity partner is Cure Leukaemia, and I'm delighted to be joined by Allan and Liv Dickson. It's a charity very close to their heart, as we're about to find out, as they tell us their story. But it's a hugely important charity for many reasons. We interviewed the great Betsy Williams before Kitty's Light in the Grand National, and it is a cause that everyone in racing is very much aware of at the moment. Allan, I'll start with you. Just to explain the charity, if you can, firstly, and what is Cure Leukaemia exactly? Obviously, it's fairly self-explanatory.
So Cure Leukaemia was set up by Professor Charlie Craddock to assist and support people who are going through treatment specifically for leukaemia. Every 14 minutes someone is diagnosed with a blood cancer. That's around 102 people a day, 38,000 people on average per annum, and currently there's around 250,000 people dealing with and going through treatment for a blood cancer in the UK. It's non-discriminatory. You can be as young as Liv, you can be a baby, you can be an elderly person. Again, it doesn't discriminate against your gender or your race either. So Cure Leukaemia do some fantastic work. You mentioned Betsy and Kristen Williams' daughter, who actually was diagnosed with the same cancer that Liv had, ALL, acute lymphoblastic leukemia. It's an arduous journey, 2.5 years on average for girls, 3 for boys. So yeah, we can understand particularly what that family's gone through.
Very, very much so. Liv, if it's okay, if you don't mind sharing your story, it's great to see you looking so well, but just tell us your journey if you can.
Well, I was 12 and just an average day at school. Everybody thought I had COVID, and then I went and got blood tests done, and 1 in the morning rushed into hospital, and an hour later got told I had leukemia, and that was it for 2.5 years.
But you are well now, which is terrific.
Yeah, all good now.
Yeah, fantastic. You have done a lot to raise money for Cure Leukaemia. You've cycled the Tour de France route. Congratulations, how was that?
Epic. It's an incredible challenge. Cure Leukaemia are the official partners of the Tour de France, and each year a group of around 20 to 24 cyclists who are chosen through the team at Cure Leukaemia set off to cycle that incredible challenge. But they do many other things as well. There's runners in the London Marathon today. One of the families affected by leukemia, Matt Gott, he unfortunately lost his boy Harry to leukemia. He ran from London to Paris last year and raised over £100,000. So it's an incredible charity. The whole purpose of it is to set up trials acceleration programmes where they have nurses, dedicated nurses in each of the 15 centres throughout the UK who support people who are going through treatment, and they look at new drugs and new treatments, stem cell treatments, to treat these people who otherwise would have very little option left, having gone through the normal processes of treatment for leukemia specifically. So it's an incredible charity headed up by Charlie Craddock, Professor his life was saved by Charlie Craddock. He's now a patron of the charity. You've got people like Gary Stevens, ex-Everton, Rangers in England, unfortunately lost his son through leukemia. Gary Lineker, his son George had leukemia when Gary was at Tottenham. So it touches everyone, you know. And as I say, just to relate it specifically to today, the 4 hours of racing, there'll be 17 people diagnosed with a blood cancer in that time today. So if anyone can help and support Cure Leukaemia to generate funds and raise awareness, more importantly, that would be absolutely fantastic.
And just finally, Liv, I mean, we've heard it expertly there from Dad, but how important is it that people at home support charities like Cure Leukaemia?
Yeah, it's really important just to help kids like me in the situation I was in, because I mean, I know what I went through was horrendous, and if we can make it any better for other kids, so much better.
Very, very well said. It's so good to see you looking so well. Thank you very much for your time, and keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Thank you.